Now question, you may wonder why. Is there some exaggeration here? I mean, why is it that if the Imam is lifted from the earth, then the earth would cease to exist? Well, what's the reason? Is there an intellectual reason behind this? You have to go back and see what is the purpose of Allah's creation. And what is the most valuable creation He has. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't create anything in vain. This vast universe, the skies, the sun, the moon, just because He wants to create. He has a purpose behind His creation. What is that entity or power or that faculty which gives meaning to the universe? إِنِّي جَعَلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. But what is it that the Khalifa has? Intellect. The power to perceive. The power and capacity to worship God the way He wants. Because that's the purpose. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I've created the jinn and the humans for one purpose, to worship. Now, the one who has the full intellect fully perceives the creation of God and worships Allah 100%. Who is the one who has the full intellect? The Hujjah of God, the prophets and the Imams. In our time, the one who embodies the full aql, the intellect, is who? Al-Imam al-Mahdi ajjalallahu ta'ala farajah. So he is the only one who is worshipping God on earth 100% exactly how Allah wants. Many people worship God, but you have varying degrees and levels, right? Who is the one who is exactly worshipping God in an impeccable way? It's the one who has the full intellect, the one who doesn't commit a sin, the one who fulfills every priority and obligation. That's only an infallible who can do that. I may slip in my priorities and obligations, but not an infallible. That's why in Ziyarat Ali Yasin, if you're familiar with it, in which we salute Al-Imam al-Mahdi, As-salamu alayka hina taqoom, As-salamu alayka hina taq'ud. Peace be upon you when you stand up, and peace be upon you when you sit down. Why? Why are you sending your peace on an Imam who's just sitting and standing? What's the big deal? Because the ziyarah is teaching us the standing of the Imam, the sitting, the movements are impeccable. They are an act of worship. Even these movements are in God's obedience. And if you want to give the example of the ideal, perfect movement, getting up, standing, walking, doing activities, it's the Mahdi. So you send him the salam. As-salamu alayka hina taqoom, as-salamu alayka hina taq'ud, as-salamu alayka hina tusalli wa taqnut. When you pray, I salute you. When you do qunut, I salute you. Because you give us the peak of ibadah. And Allah created us for ibadah. Now if you eliminate the Mahdi, you eliminate the full intellect. Allah says, why have this world continue? Because my full proof is in the intellect. You eliminate that intellect, my full proof is eliminated, so the world will cease to exist. Because this world, without the proof of God, has no value in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why. لولا الإمام لساخت الأرض بأهلها.